It's Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm just going to be taking a look today at something that looks for me pretty cool. The Iceland fully loaded all day breakfast. What have we got? Hash brown bites, baked beans, Cumberland sausage, slices, bacon lardons and mozzarella. All that's missing is a fried egg on this. I would put a fried egg on this, but I want to review it as a bit of a naked product, a raw product, for what it is. If egg worked in this, they would have put egg in it. Unfortunately, it sounds like it doesn't. Although a bit of scrambled egg wouldn't go amiss, would it? I reckon that would work, bit of scrambled egg. So, I got the oven on ready. It's gas mark 6. We need to give this a good prod. Like so. Bit of a smash. Get it on the baking tray. Now that goes in the oven for half an hour. What I do then, 10 minutes to go, or 10 minutes after that. No, let me start again. Goes in the oven initially for half an hour. Then we take it out, remove the rest of the film lid. We put it back in for another 10 minutes. Yeah, that's definitely right. Okay, so we're going to come back when it's all fit and ready to eat. I'm looking forward to this one. Okay, so this all-day breakfast should be ready. I'm really looking forward to this one. When I pulled back that film, it looked pretty good. There we go, straight out the oven. Sizzling away. That looks okay, don't it? I mean, it's not going to be something that you would fully expect from a cafe or even my own kitchen. Even though we're in my own kitchen. I mean, if I made it fresh. What I'm going to try and do here is I'm trying to wrap. Yeah, that'll do. So the only way you're going to be able to eat this, I think, is just to get yourself a nice bowl and just whop it in. Like so. There's a little bit in the corner, which, I mean, the cheese is the interesting thing, isn't it? Mozzarella cheese on a all-day breakfast. Very Italian way of doing it. Baked beans taste pretty nice. I'm going to put that in front of me so I know exactly what I'm eating. Let's try this little bit then, what we just pulled out from the side of the plastic. It looks like a bit of potato and a little bit of bacon lardon. Piping hot breakfast. It cost me, actually, I got a receipt for this one. A couple of you have been asking how much do I pay for this kind of stuff. Oh, piping hot. Right. That's little. It was about £2.50. In the ballpark, it was about £2.50. And what you're getting for that, they had an offer on the summer, this fully loaded. They do fully loaded fries as well, this series that they've brought out, Iceland. Where they do pepperoni fries with cheese on, and they're fantastic. We had something else as well, a few of the other fully loaded themed things. And it's all a bit like this, you know, everything's slammed together in a bit of a hot pot style mashup. Bit of hash brown. Whoa. That's tasty. Oh, that is tasty. Not overly salty. Potatoes nice, crunchy, crispy, lovely. going back to it, about a month or so ago, they had 2 for £4 on these. So if you keep your eyes peeled, that deal might come back, 2 for £4. That would just be fantastic. I mean, I've always been a bit of a sucker for this type of food. So here's the Cumberland sausage with a bit of potato. It's a million times better than the all-day breakfast you get in a tin. We've reviewed the Hunger Breaks all-day breakfast. We've reviewed that. I mean, it's all right. It's edible, but it's not this. This is like next level. This is next level ease. $500 grams. Over half a kilogram here of breakfast in a bowl. Some of it, but I think that's going to be expected. Some of it got slightly kind of burnt to the side of the plastic edging of the tray. But it easily came off. Right, this Cumberland sausage, let me get a bit. Cumberland sausage is pretty decent, it's pretty tasty. I was never a fan of Cumberland sausage growing up. I didn't like the spices, I was like, no, give me a normal sausage. But as you grow up, your tastes change. You end up putting all these spices on your food anyway. And then you have a Cumberland sausage and it's like the best thing in the world. Trying to get to some of the beans as well. So we got a bit of bean here, a bit of bacon, a bit of sausage, and a bit of hash brown. Proper comfort food. Now, on the flip side of all of this, this tastes great, but in all honesty, it doesn't taste as good as my own cooked breakfast. And this is the flip side. This is what you need to kind of discuss with yourself. If you bought 4 of these at £2.50, that's £10. And it takes 40 minutes to cook. I can more or less knock out a breakfast. If I got my skates on and had everything prepared, I could knock out a full breakfast with sausage, egg, beans, tomatoes, toast, hash browns, bacon, the lot, the full works, in about 40 minutes, if I'm properly prepared. And for all of that food, you can get a tin of tomatoes for 30p, you can buy a tin of beans for 30p, you can buy a pack of sausage for £2, you can buy a pack of bacon for £2. So you can buy a pack of hash browns for £1. So you're nearly there with that kind of £10 price bracket. You're using the same amount of gas because it's going in the oven for 40 minutes this. Same as you're putting all that food in for 40 minutes on the gas. But what you get from doing it yourself is that I can feed 4 people for about £10 with doing it myself. But I think it tastes a bit better. You get a little bit more food. And this is great for me in the middle of the day. I like to eat like this in the middle of the day because I do a lot of walking. When I finish my work, I'm generally quite hungry. I might do a bit of weight training. After my weight training, I'm a little bit hungry. While I'm doing my weight training, I can just smash this in the oven and crack on with it. So there are circumstances where this is absolutely perfect and it's worth having one in the freezer. But I couldn't imagine saying to my wife and the kids, right, do you want a breakfast? And then I nip down Iceland and pick up 4 of these and put them in the oven for 40 minutes. I don't think it just wouldn't sit too well with the family. They'd rather it, you know, I cooked it myself for a similar price. Of course, for 4 people. The majority of this is that potato, the hash brown. It's like a big splodge of hash brown with little bits of bacon, little bits of sausage and some cheese. Some baked beans in there. Just reviewing this plate of food as it is. Not thinking about buying sausages and bacon and all that lot and doing it yourself. Just reviewing this product for what it is. It's much, much, much better than the stuff you buy in a tin. It's leaps and bounds better than the stuff you buy in a tin. And that can only be a good thing, right? That really can be a really good thing. The sausage is tasty, the little bits of bacon are slightly charred and they're lovely. The big plate of hash brown is great with the beans. The mozzarella cheese is pretty decent. It's an all-round pretty decent meal for that £2.50. I like it. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.